Well, you know, it really is a big decision that people have to make, and our plan is one that is focused on families and making life better. Mr. Ford's plan is one that makes the rich even richer, will cut our public services, and cause families to struggle even more. And so the decision people have is a stark one. And what I would say to folks is this: we can change our province for the better. We can have a province where everyone can build a good life again, where seniors can have the dignity and quality of life that they deserve, where we get rid of hallway medicine. That's not going to happen with the massive cuts that Mr. Ford is going to bring forward. And so I would urge people to think not only about themselves and their own family and their current well-being, but what we are putting forward for the next generation as well, what we're setting up for the next generation, because I know families think about that a lot, and I've talked to a lot of people who are worried about the next generation that's coming after.
I think it's a different election than people expected. You know, I think that there has been such a disruptive influence by having a leader of the Conservatives that really hasn't laid out what he would do, has not been clear with the people of Ontario what his cuts would mean, how he would do the things that he has said he would do, which is, you know, cut $40 billion over 3 years out of the services that people depend on, and there wouldn't be any loss of jobs and there wouldn't be any harm to people in the province. And I think people, you know, intuitively don't believe that, but they haven't seen a plan, and so I think that has thrown everything into a bit of turmoil. And so I think people are still trying to decide. And the reason that I am being so clear about the need to have Liberals at Queen's Park is that we know that we're not going to form government. We know that I'm not going to be the Premier, but we also know that the practical decisions that we've made that have led to cleaner air and cleaner water, just as an example today, that kind of practical problem solving needs to still have a voice at Queen's Park, and that's why we need Liberals there.
I'm going to focus on this election right up to the last minute, and it's going to be a very clear choice for the people of Ontario. We can either go downhill with the NDP, and the disaster would be economically, and the hundreds of thousands of people that would lose their jobs, the economy would sink down, compared to prosperity with our party. Prosperity and growth and opportunity, the likes this province has never seen. We will be booming. We'll put money back into their pocket. We will make sure that the people, we will empower the people instead of empowering the government. We will make sure that we thrive in this province, the likes this province has never seen. We'll be the envy of the world, and companies will be lined up to come back to Ontario, because we're going to create a business-friendly environment.